I'm off the grid for August, but CNN is still a propaganda network.
We should be focused on how do we solve these problems so that when we have the midterms in a couple of months and we have...
Our elections are fine.
Jim,
Chad,
there's fraud in our election system, and if people don't acknowledge that, then that becomes part of the problem.
You are the former acting Secretary of Homeland Security, and you're spreading doubt and fear and
it's not doubt
about our election process.
These happen to be facts. These are simple facts.
These are alternative facts.
Jim,
you're
saying there's no
Joe
fraud.
Biden won the election fair and square.
Are you saying there's no fraud in our election system?
Of course there are some episodes of fraud here and there.
That's what I'm talking about.
Bill Barr, the Attorney General,
that.
said this was BS. Why not accept it? Move on.
Jim, this is what I'm talking about. There are a number of irregularities, illegalities, and fraud when we talk about our election system.
Not sufficient to alter the outcome of the
Look,
election.
I certainly don't know that. I'm not in charge of that. But what I would say, even if there's a small amount, that is worth coming together and trying to solve that at a national level and at a state level so that we can get past this, so that we have some integrity in our elections.
Well, we need to have integrity, but we also need to have integrity among officials who work in the government and who have left the government, who will tell the American people the truth.
And I think we need to have, we certainly need to have some integrity by those reporting the news as well.
And we do have that integrity, but we expect that of our elected leaders and people who work under them, because you can't continue to sow these seeds of doubt about American democracy. It's simply failing the American people to continue to lead them down this path of lies.
So it's not lies, Jim. I'm happy to go through everything that I just said and to go into detail. I think when you deny the facts, that there has been some amount of fraud. Now, I can't tell you how much, but there has been some fraud. There's been illegalities. We see it state after state after state. We haven't even talked about Zuckerberg. We haven't even talked about the number of things that occurred.
It sounds like you've watched one too many conspiracy films about the 2020 election.
No, I'm actually reading the news.